Long before gears turned and bells rang, before numbers circled a dial, people lived by the slow, natural rhythm of the world. Time was only a feeling then. Sunrise meant waking, sunset meant rest, and the changing seasons told people when to plant and harvest. No one measured minutes, no one counted seconds. Life moved gently with the universe, and time was something noticed, not captured. But as villages grew into cities and people began to trade, travel, and organize, the need to measure time became impossible to ignore. Farmers needed to know when the floods would come. Priests needed to gather people for prayer. Travelers needed to begin journeys at the right moment to avoid dangerous nights. Humans began searching for a way to catch time in their hands, even for a moment. The earliest solution seemed almost too simple. A tall stick placed firmly in the ground cast a shadow that moved through the day. This was the first sundial, born thousands of years ago in ancient Egypt. People watched the length and angle of the shadow and learned how it shifted as the sun traveled across the sky. For the first time in history, the day was divided into measured parts. But sundials slept whenever the sun disappeared behind clouds or dipped below the horizon. They were clever but unreliable, whispering time only when the sky was clear. Night brought a new challenge. Hours faded into darkness, and people needed a different way to measure time. Egyptians and Babylonians discovered that water could help. They created water clocks, simple bowls with holes in their bases that allowed water to drip out at a steady pace. Each bowl took a predictable amount of time to empty. Marks on the side of the bowl showed how many hours had passed. These clocks worked day and night, becoming silent companions of priests, astrologers, and rulers. They were not perfect, but they were a step closer to mastering time. Centuries passed, and the world grew more connected. Traders traveled long distances, kingdoms expanded, and knowledge spread across continents. Time suddenly mattered more than ever. A wrong hour could cause a ship to miss the tide. A delayed signal could ruin a ritual. A late messenger could change the fate of a nation. Humanity needed something better, something reliable, sturdy, and accurate. In medieval Europe, in the silence of monasteries and the workshops of metalworkers, a new idea began to take shape. Craftsmen experimented with gears, springs, levers, and weights. They worked with iron, wood, and brass, testing new mechanisms that had never existed